favorites. So instead of having a clipboard, that laptop. And after the run changes on the car, they enter those changes in the laptop, goes to the database.
Alrighty. Oh, hold on. There we go. Alrighty. Sorry for the delay in me and for the delay and everything else. Just had some things going on, but we are back. We are here for the DSRL Pro Cup Series at Five Flags. A lot of fast guys here. We're going to check out these times. We're going to swap out a couple things here. As you can see, Dalton Creech at top. Eddie Farnes in second. Zach Smith is your third driver. You got Jared Fowler filling in the fourth spot, and round out your top five is Daniel Rothrock. Now it's a little bit different. You know, we had some different guys that were up top during practice, obviously, but now that we're getting into qualifying, you can see that the track has changed and everybody's running a little bit different times. We see Jacob Carter on track right now. Getting around in a beautiful number 84. Oh, little high. Keeps it off the wall, though. I believe that is going to complete his run as it is. I believe that is everybody. I see everybody's got time posted, so we'll just have to see how this goes. Right before this starts, so we're going to cut to a little bit of a commercial break, and just show off one of the big sponsors of this of all this. So I'm just gonna show you all this. I'll be right back.
Racing isn't just about speed; it's about style. At DC Designs, we turn your vision into reality, creating high performance, custom paint jobs that make you stand out on the track. From bold, aggressive designs to sleek, minimalist style, our designs bring passion, precision, and creativity to every project. Whether you're racing for fun or glory, your car deserves to look as fierce as it drives. Ready to dominate the track with a look that turns heads? DC Designs is your one-stop shop for custom iris and paint schemes. Visit DC Designs on Facebook today and let us know what you want. DC Designs, design for champions.
All right, we are back from commercial breakers. We're going to take a look at the grid here. You got Dalton Creech starting on that pole. Eddie Farnes on his outside. Oops, sorry. Just had a little bit of a burp. Just got back from a dinner. You've got Zach Smith in that third spot. Jared Fowler in fourth, who we're waiting on the grid. Daniel Rothrock in the fifth spot. Grant Thompson, his outside, in the sixth spot. Jacob Carter still waiting on him to grid. You got Patrick McPeak in the eighth spot on the outside, and a beautiful look at 69. Dale Farnes, maybe a little bit of relation there between Eddie and Dale, so we'll just have to see once we get going. But I'll see if the cars, they kind of look similar, but Jack Wood on that outside in the 10th spot. Max Diffie, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but starting in the 11th spot. You got Ethan Storms in 12th. And to round out the field, you got Jay Nelson in the 13th spot in a beautiful car, too. So, be on the lookout for maybe some of these guys in the back to get further up to the front. So we got 100 laps of racing here, so you know, obviously plenty of time. No reason to burn your stuff up. Being a racer myself, you know, it's easy to burn your stuff up here at a track like this. But obviously a lot of fast guys here. See these guys pacing, getting ready to take off. Dalton Creech on the outside, Eddie Parnas on the outside. They're trying to get these tires warmed up. But let's not count out some of these guys in the back. Like Jay Nelson, I've seen him run here quite a few times. He is definitely a fast guy. See him trying to get his tires warmed up. We're going to run kind of back through the field. Max Diffie, Ethan Storms, obviously, Dale Farnes, Jack Wood on his outside. Patrick McPeak, you know, another fast guy coming to look out for. As they're going to go getting ready to go as they take off. Oh, Dalton Creech spins the tires. That lets Eddie Farnes get way out ahead. Eddie Farnes gets to the bottom of the track. Gets down there, is trying to get a run. Gets going down the backstretch. Seems like he's still going to hold the lead right here. Don't count out Dalton Creech. So this is one of Dalton Creech's fastest tracks. He's got quite a few wins here. You see Jared Fowler on that outside of Grant Thompson trying to make it work, trying to make the high side work. Ooh, a little too high. Almost gets it to the wall there. Grant Thompson's going to take over that third spot, but look at Jared Fowler trying to make a move back to him. And Zach Smith right on his bumper. Patrick McPeak stuck on that outside in the number 69. And Daniel Rothrock in the 7, trying to just ride behind and figure out what's going on. They're going to go a little bit further back. Yeah, it seems like something happened to Jack Wood. He is way back here now. So we'll just have to see. But Ethan Storms falling back just a little bit. But he may just be saving his tires. I mean, I wouldn't count him out. She got Jay Nelson. Oh, Ethan Storms is almost around. He hangs on to it. I don't know how he hung on to that car. Good Lord. But Jay Nelson working it outside, trying to get around. Got a lot of these guys up front, as you can see. Oh, Dalton Creech stuck on the outside. Jared Fowler to his inside, and Grant Thompson finally in that second spot. But Eddie Farnes has basically checked out on these guys as out there. As the yellow flag has come out, go back and take a look at this. Not sure if this is the cause of the caution. Yep, there's your yellow right there. Dalton Creech just gets spun around. I'm just going to back it up just a little bit. As you can see, they just kind of get down in the corner. Jared Fowler just slips up just a little bit, just enough to tap him. Tough break for him. Eddie Farnes holding that lead though. Is Grant Thompson in second, Jared Fowler in third. Look at who's moved up to that fourth spot. Is Patrick McPeak, somebody that started a little bit further back. And Jay Nelson in the top 10. He's gained a few spots, so we'll just have to see what he can do. I don't believe we will have any takers, but be surprised. Like Jared Fowler is going to get the EOL, I believe, and he's going to go to the back of this field, but It may be a good thing though. I mean, he may be able just to run back through the field. That's going to move Patrick McPeak probably into a better spot, starting in that third spot and able to have that bottom line now. Actually, I'm not too sure. If it's iRacing, I don't think he'll have it, but we'll just have to see once we get going here. Once they start lining them up 2 by 2. Lights go off on that pace car. We're going to get 2 by 2 right here. I got one car on pit road, Jack Wood, maybe trying to fix a little bit of damage. But Dalton Creech and Jared Fowler, we'll just have to see how quickly these guys can get back through the field. But we're getting ready to take the green flag here. Eddie Farnes on that outside, trying to maybe put Grant in the marbles there. Fires off, good start. Oh, Patrick McPeak spins the tires bad. Eddie Farnes with an amazing start again, able to get way out there. Grant Thompson in that second spot. Patrick McPeak falling all the way to 5th after starting 3rd. So have to see if he can capitalize on it and maybe try to get some more spots here. Have to see, but Zach Smith in that 24 though, don't count him out. On that inside, trying to make something work. Grant Thompson in second. He's definitely looking fast, so just have to see. We'll see if Dale Farnes can get up there and race with Eddie Farnes. We'll just have to see if, I'm not too sure if there is any relationship. Oh, another wreck. Ethan Storm's around, I believe. Have to see. Oh, Jay Nelson loose. See what happens. Gets on the gas. Oh, tries to go high and clips Dalton Creechkin. Dalton is not having a good time, I can tell you that. Second time that he has been spun around. Alright, sorry about that. Just had a quick phone call. But Eddie Farnes, still your leader, trying to cool those tires down. Definitely got a bad fast car. He's going to be the car to beat, I believe. Grant Thompson in second, though. I mean, don't count him out. He may just be saving it, but you can see Dale Farnes is finally moving up. He's going to, but look at Eddie Farnes taking the high side here. We'll just have to see how this goes. Green flag, Eddie Farnes on the outside. Grant Thompson actually able to hold the line with him. But Grant Thompson on the inside, but look at Eddie Farnes on the outside. Maybe overdrove it just a little bit. But he may be able to use that to his advantage. Is he going to look to the inside? Not quite. He gets to his bumper. Let's see what happens going down the front stretch. You see Patrick McPeak making a move on that 24 of Zach Smith. Oh, little loose out of Dale. Coming out of turn 4. Right up on it. Oh, Grant Thompson sideways. Oh, another car sideways. Looked like, oh, Jay Nelson around. Another car collected in that. Oh, quite a few cars collected in this. How severe the damage is, I'm not too sure, but we'll have to go back and see what happened here. Coming out of 4. Like, oh, I'm not. Oh, he just gets collected and then everybody else just has nowhere to go. But the way it looks like the damage isn't too severe, so we'll just have to see. But definitely a crazy turn of events right there. Daniel Rothrock with some front end damage, definitely some toe damage. Been a couple things up on the front of that car, so he's going to try to get that fixed. But seems like Jay Nelson, the one who I thought would have the most damage, just got out of that pretty clean. He's definitely got a beautiful car. Jared Fowler's come back. It looks, I'm showing that he is a lap down, I believe. Yeah, he is. If you look up at the top, he is a lap down. But Eddie Farnes has got a chokehold on this field. Nobody's able to get around him. All right, here we go. Getting ready to take the green flag again. Eddie Farnes took. Oh! Grant Thompson almost spun himself on the start. What a crazy start, but everybody gets off clean. What a start, but Grant Thompson still able to hold that second spot. Eddie Farnes, I'm not too sure what just happened there. But Dale Farnes gonna... Eddie Farnes and Grant Thompson, I'm not too sure what happened on that start. All I know is they almost wrecked each other, but you got Eddie and Dale with both the Farneses. Oh. Yellow flag out again. Looks like Ethan Storms, possibly. We're going to see down into 1 and 2 coming out. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'd have probably just spun it to the bottom, but I mean, it's, you know, you only got a split second. When you're in these cars, it's split second decision, you know, but the Farnes is holding the top 2 spots right now, 21 and 27. We'll just have to see how this goes. Look at Zach Smith in that 3rd spot, Grant Thompson. See if he can get back up there. A little bit of a crazy start. So we'll just have to see on this restart what happens. Dalton Creech, though, after being spun out twice, actually, he's making his way back up through the field in that 5th spot. Our biggest mover so far, though, is Dale Farnes from the beginning of this race, moving up 7 spots. And Jay Nelson also moving up 5 spots, another big mover. If anybody from the stream knows the relationship between these two, if y'all can tell me, just so I don't get it confused, because could be father, son, brothers, cousins. Here we go, lining them up 2 by 2. The Farneses in the top row. What's gonna happen here? They're gonna be nice and just race pretty clean, or is there gonna be a little bit of a beef? See who can drive better right here. You know, possibly being related and everything. Here we go, taking the green flag. Eddie Farnes with a good start. Dale Farnes on the outside. Actually able to hold it. Zach Smith looking to the inside. Dale able to get down to the bottom and protect. Oh, Eddie Farnes loose sideways. Oh, Zach Smith. Oh, collects Dale. Turns him around. Oh, no, that is not what you want to see. Go back and take a look. Coming down the backstretch, you see Eddie get loose. After that, he bumps the 27, bumps him again, spins him around. He seems like, oh, everybody missed him. What? I mean, that is, I tell you, these drivers, it's amazing what they're able to do. How they all avoided him is crazy. He was literally in the middle of the track. Oh, the Lord. Made my heart drop. That made my chest pound. Hey, all you drivers out there, I don't know if any of y'all watching, y'all got it. Jack Wood going to get another lap back. Not too sure how many laps down he is, but we'll look at Patrick and Peak though, up in that 3rd spot now. We'll see what he can do, but Eddie Farnes seems to be the car to beat right now. And Grant Thompson, both of them able to keep these cars up front. So we'll just have to see. Got Patrick McPeak back there. Dalton Creech. Jay Nelson in the 5th spot. This is he's moved up 8 spots since the start of this race. He is currently our biggest mover. Definitely a hard charger. If there's a hard charger, he should definitely get it. He's definitely moving up through his field, figuring this car out. So just have to see. You got Jacob Carter, another guy that's moving up. Daniel Rothrock, Max Diffie, a couple of these guys back here moving up. Ethan Storms, Dale Farnes. Dale, I mean, I feel like he could have a run for it. They're going to line him up 2 by 2, but you got Zach Smith, Jared Fowler, Jack Wood. These guys are a couple laps down, but we'll just have to see. Here they go, 2 by 2. Eddie Farnes on the inside. What's going to happen here? We'll just have to see. Here they come to take the green flag. Green flag is out. Eddie Farnes, another amazing start. Able to get out there. Grant Thompson. Oh. Crash coming to the green. We'll just have to see. Maybe he spun the tires, or maybe a little bit of an accordion effect. We'll just have to see. Oh, yeah, just spins the tires. Like Ethan. Oh, no, looks like they both pull away. Nothing Ethan Storms did wrong there. Just wrong place, wrong time. Hopefully he can get that car fixed though. Definitely some toe damage done to that one. You got that thing cranked all the way to the left. It's still barely turning. He's gonna bring it down into pit lane. Car has definitely got something wrong with it. He's got the. He's definitely got something wrong with that car. Max Diffie pitting. Zach Smith and Dale Farnes are still further back. Got Jared Fowler still a couple laps down. Just have to see. Eddie Parnas, though, he's definitely the car to beat. Hopefully we can get some green flag racing here. We'll just have to see. Five Flags, Five Flags, I will say, is a very, very tricky track. You know, you got to remember that, you know, everybody's on the track together. So, you know, everybody's got to use their head here. But we're going to do something. Let's go on board with Eddie Farnas here on the start. Let's see how he's managing this start here, because he's definitely got it figured out. There you go. So you can hear him pedaling that thing. There you go. Yeah, you can definitely hear him pedaling it. We're going to go on board Grant Thompson. Closes right up on Eddie. Oh, makes a move to the inside. We'll just have to see here. Here they come through 1 and 2. Coming out of 2 down the backstretch. Out of turn 4 down front stretch. Side by side racing. Grant Thompson on that inside. Trying to make something work, but look at Dalton Creech right behind them, trying to make something work right here. Oh, yellow flag back out again. Have to see quite a few cars mashed up in this. Have to see on the outside. Loose. Saves it. Oh, they make contact. Gets a couple cars involved in that. Ethan Storms. A couple cars around. No, I mean, that's just... Five Flags definitely a slick track. Eddie Parnas still got that lead. These guys are Dalton Creech though. Look at him in that third spot. He's definitely worked his way back through the field. That's definitely an eventful race. So have to see what's going to happen here. I believe next time by they will be taking the 1 to green. El Farnas finally working his way back up through the field, but Eddie Farnas is able to really hold this lead and do what he needs to do. Get ready for the restart. Eddie Farnas on that side gets a good start here. Takes off way out there. Definitely out there. Grant Thompson finally closing that gap back up. Trying to get there. Can he make it work though? Grant Thompson still running, but look at Dalton Creech and Patrick McPeak. Patrick on that rear bumper trying to put some pressure on him. I have to see Creech a little loose right there. I allowed. Oh, Patrick giving him a shot. So I wouldn't give it to him this early in the race. We're only halfway. Zach Smith trying to make that inside work. Oh, Patrick gets to his inside, almost hits him, but kept it off him. But we got a battle for the lead here. Grant Thompson, Eddie Farnes. Eddie finally going to lose that lead. Maybe not. He's going to have the momentum on the outside. Tags the wall just a hair. Grant Thompson on that inside, definitely trying to make something work. But Eddie just seems to have the car to beat. Doesn't matter what line he's running, he's able to run it. So Eddie Farnes on that outside, Grant Thompson on the inside. Dalton Creech in that third spot trying to make it work. Eddie gets back out to the lead. Does Grant have anything for him? Oh, here he comes. Grant Thompson trying it back on the inside again. Oh, slides up just a little bit. Eddie. Oh, side by side, able to still hold it on the outside. He just has a bad fast car here. We'll just have to see. Eddie Farnes still finally getting back out front again, using that momentum on that high side. His best bet is to probably just stick to this high side. He definitely seems to roll a lot better on it. Grant just not able to get there. He gets to the inside, but it just seems once he gets there, the car just kind of gets stuck. He can't get any further, but we're going to go a little bit further back to Dalton Creech, who has finally separated himself from Zach Smith and the rest of these guys. These front running two are definitely able to pull away from the field. We're going to go a little bit further back. See Rothrock trying to make a move on McPeak. A couple of Mustangs got Dale Farnes and a Chevy, but look who is running back through the field. Jack Wood. He may be laps down, but he's definitely got a fast car. A couple of these guys a little bit further back. Jacob Carter, Jared Fowler. Jared may just be running last, hoping for another caution, you know, just running around. But you got Jay Nelson a little bit further back also. Maybe just trying to save the tires, trying to make something work. We'll see as we get a little bit going a little bit further. Let's go up front. These guys are at risk of going a lap down, but you see Grant Thompson still on that inside. Oh, hits him, make contact. Like one of them, if not both of them, got loose right there, and they met in the middle, but still able to both keep it straight. But that allows Dalton Creech and Zach Smith to close up on these guys. You can throw the top four under a blanket. Oh, Dalton Creech real loose. Can he save it? He does. What a attaboy. What a save. Patrick McPeak moving to that inside, trying to run that apron, maybe trying to get the car to rotate. But you can see these top three basically nose to tail. Zach Smith driving it deep in, able to roll that bottom really good. Grant Thompson making a move to the inside again. Have to see how this goes. Rolling that bottom side, trying to make something work on Eddie Farnes. We'll just have to see how this goes. Rolling on that bottom side, he's actually able to get a nose out. He's half a car. He blinks out just a little bit. He's actually able to complete the pass, I believe. No, not quite yet. Eddie Farnes still rolling that top side. Eddie's still stuck on that top side. Nowhere to go. Cannot get to the bottom. Just trying his hardest to maybe get back down to the bottom. Maybe he wants to be stuck on the outside. I'm not too sure. Jay Nelson going to duck it off into the pit road as you've seen it went by. Almost 3 wide. Zach almost made it 3 wide. But a lot of beautiful cars out here. These top three really good looking cars. He's got a, looks like maybe a little bit of a Jeff Gordon throwback with the 24 and the DuPont on the hood. See, Ethan Storm's ahead of these guys. Maybe going another lap down. I mean, just hasn't had the race that everybody wants to have, but he's had a little bit of a rough time, but I mean, he's still out here running, so I mean, that's all that matters. He's still out here running. But you got Jared Fowler back here trying to make just trying to maybe run the laps out, just trying to hope for another caution so they can get caught back up. You got Dale Farnish running back through the field. You got Daniel Rothrock, Patrick McPeak. Your top five is Patrick McPeak, Dalton Creech, Grant Thompson, Zach Smith, and Eddie Farnish. But these front two definitely battling it out. But Eddie Farnish has got a bad fast car. I don't know if anybody can get around him. Next time by will be 31 laps to go. Oh, yellow flag is out. I think Jay may have spun it around. They come out of pit road. See what happens down into 3 and 4. Oh, just maybe got into it too much. Tags the wall just a little bit. Here comes the leaders, but nobody ever hits him, so tough break. But here comes your leaders, finally getting some tires. I believe you'll see everybody, but you got a lot of these guys that are going to go around and try to get their last back. Ethan Storms, Jay Nelson going around getting their laps back. See these guys, and you'll see the pit crews going to work on these cars. It's a good time to shout out sponsors. You got Burns Performance. You can see it in the bottom left there. Burns Performance, Nelson Roofing, T9 Racing TV, which is me. Obviously, Dustin and Dalton, the owners of this league, do an amazing job all the time. This is Dalton Creech, one of the owners of Down South Racing League. This is the Pro Cup Series. You also got their late model stock series that they'll be running on Wednesdays. A bunch of fast guys, DC Designs, Hardy Designs, bunch of good guys. They do an amazing job hosting these races. Be sure if you're watching to check it out and message one of these guys on Discord, and yeah, definitely come out and race with them. This is it's probably the most exciting racing I've been able to watch, because they put on an amazing show. They know what they're doing. All the drivers know what they're doing. They always have some good looking schemes. That's about it. We're getting ready. Looks like the lights are out on that pace truck, but the field is kind of scrambled up now. You got Dalton Creech, Daniel Rothrock, both of these guys in the lead here, and you got Zach Smith, Eddie Farnish. Eddie finally losing that lead, not actually starting on the front row. This is the first time I believe that he won't be starting on the front row as they get ready to take the green flag. Dalton Creech leads him down. Able to get a really good start here, so we'll just have to see what happens. Down into turn 1, Eddie Farnish on that inside. We'll just have to see. Oh, Farnish on that bumper trying to make something work. Rothrock goes wide. That allows Grant Thompson to get that third spot. He's able to take that third spot away. We'll just have to see. Farnish not giving him up. He will not be denied. Still running that bumper. You got Jacob Carter back there. Patrick McPeak battling Rothrock, slowing up that top line. McPeak giving him a shot, letting him know, hey, it is time to go. We don't have that many laps left. 25 laps to go. McPeak working that inside, but you see Dale Farnish working up there. Look, here comes Eddie on the inside. Oh, gives him a shot, lets him know that he's there. Still on that inside, trying to make it work. Looks like Dalton maybe trying to squeeze him down there, not wanting him to give him the spot. Loose is Dalton on the inside, Eddie on the outside. I'm sorry, and Eddie on the inside. But here comes Grant Thompson in that third spot, trying to make it work. Here comes Grant right up behind Eddie. Can Eddie make it work, or does Dalton have too much momentum on the high side? Coming up to 22 laps to go. definitely some exciting racing. Eddie super loose, still able to hold that bottom though, didn't lose any spots, able to hold on to it. Here comes Grant Thompson. Inside. Eddie Farnes falling back just a little bit. Sorry about that, a little bit of silence. But Grant Thompson on the, making a move to the inside of Dalton Creech. Dalton Creech holding that bottom, but look at these top four. You throw them under a blanket on both 2x2. Both of the inside cars loose. Oh, Grant Thompson loose again, but Eddie Farnes trying to make something work out of that car. Seems to have fallen off. Less than 20 laps to go, coming to 18 to go. You got Rothrock back here. You got Dale Farnes trying to make something work. Patrick McPeak definitely falling back a little bit, having a little bit of fall off. But one car I did not expect to fall off like he did is Eddie Farnes. Just does not seem to have the car he had at the beginning of this race. You got Jacob Carter though. One guy was running a little bit further back, now up front running with these guys. He is giving these guys a run for their money. He's actually gaining on them. So you could throw about the top 6 or 7 under a blanket. Here comes Grant Thompson on the inside trying to make it work. Dalton Creech on the outside. Grant Thompson, Dalton Creech inside. Let's see what happens down into 3 and 4. Slides up just a little bit. Contact. Oh, loose as Grant Thompson holds on to it though. Still on the inside. Didn't lose any momentum there. Trying to make a run on that inside. Dalton Creech not giving him any room. You see Carter back there a little loose. Grant not wanting to be denied. Wanting this win bad. 14 laps to go at the line. Oh, contact. Here comes the lap car. Oh, the lap car spun it out. No caution though. Maybe he just tried to get out of the way. Maybe just hit the gas a little bit, try to get out of the leader's way. Oh, contact again. Dalton Creech in the wall. He's going to go around. Maybe. Yes, he's going to go around. Everybody keeps it off of him though. Oh, Lord. Not what I expected at all. Dalton Creech goes around. We'll have to see what happened here. They come off the corner, a little bit of contact. He's loose, bounces off the wall, and Zach, nowhere to go, hits him. He tries to save it and just doesn't have enough. Hits that apron, and it spins it around. Definitely some good racing from these guys. Grant Thompson, now your leader. Let's see what happens with him being out all the way out front. Look who's in second, Patrick McPeak. So let's see what happens here. Does he have anything left for these guys? I believe if we come back to green, it'll probably be around 10 laps to go. We'll have to see what the ticker says up there. I believe next time by will be 1 to green. These guys are already lined up 2x2. They're ready to go, but you see Dalton Creech back there. Count him out. He can still work his way through this field. And also Zach Smith. Daniel Rothrock too. Dale Farnes. Another one of the Farneses that's moving back up through the field. Look at this. Grant Thompson actually taking the outside. Patrick Peak on the inside. We'll just have to see what happens. Here they come. Grant Thompson. Good start. Patrick Peak. Almost a good start. But Eddie Farnes finally getting back into that second spot. Maybe getting back into the groove. 8 laps to go. We'll have to see what happens. Or maybe he's just saving the tires and fell back just to try to save. We'll have to see. Down into turn 1. Patrick McPeak, though, he may have saved his stuff too, so we'll just have to see as he's actually gaining on our leaders here. If they keep battling like they are, that'll give him the chance. But Jacob Carter sideways is still able to hold it. You got Jack Wood, another one of those cars. He may be last time, but he's still got a bad, fast car. He could be a problem. Here we are, your top 2 right there. Oh, Eddie Farnes loose, but Grant Thompson way out front. 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. Grant Thompson is your leader. Down into 3 and 4. Coming to the line will be 4 laps to go. Eddie Farnes in second. Patrick McPeak in third. As you can see him slowly closing up. See Patrick really able to wrap that bottom there. Maybe to able to run a little bit of a better line and actually gain on our leaders here. We'll just have to see. Oh, tags wall there a little bit. Grant Thompson still your leader. 3 laps to go. Oh, caution is out with 3 to go. Just have to go back and see what happened here. Jack Wood on the outside. Dale Farnes on the inside. He blinks out a little bit. Oh, 3 wide. Nowhere to go. Oh, almost. I was going to say he didn't hit anything. And then the backside pops off. Oh, Lord. Look at this car. Looks like an outlaw now. Here comes your leader. Oh, leader almost hits him. Barely able to not get any damage off of that. Grant Thompson, your leader. Grant Thompson, let's see. It's going to be very exciting. I believe there's going to be a green-white checker, so it's definitely going to be exciting. Definitely going to be something to want to watch here. So if you're watching, get your popcorn, get your soda. This is going to be something else coming to this end. Is to see Eddie Farnes maybe trying to cool them tires off, along with Patrick McPeak, Zach Smith, Dale. So I mean, don't count all these other guys out, especially Dalton Creech. I mean, something could happen. You never know. You got Jacob Carter up here, Daniel Rothrock. Let's see what's going on here. Grant Thompson taking that outside again. I believe the pace car lights are going to go off. Yep, there they are. They're off. Patrick and Peak. Oh, a little bit of confusion. I think they're on the start. Grant Thompson taking that outside again. I don't know if that's a good choice or just have to see if it pays off. Here they come to the start. Grant Thompson takes off. Eddie Farnes right there with him, actually able to time it amazingly. Eddie Farnes on the inside. Zach Smith also able to time it just right. Right there on his bumper. Does he use it going down into the corner? 2 laps to go, coming to the white flag. Is there going to be a caution? No caution yet. White flag in the air. Grant Thompson on the outside. Eddie Farnes on the inside. Does he use the bumper going out into 3 and 4? Who has the momentum down the backstretch? You see Patrick McPeak in the 4th spot. Grant Thompson on the outside. What happens coming out of 4? Eddie Farnes on the inside. Side by side to the line. Grant Thompson is your winner. Eddie Farnes finishes it in 2nd. And Zach Smith is going to round out your top 3. What a run to the end right there. Patrick McPeak. Dale Farnes, top 5. But Grant Thompson able to pull out a win. It's like Patrick may be going up there giving him a little bit of a love tap, letting him know, hey man, good job. Yeah, Eddie Farnes coming around here to maybe pose, stop for a photo, but look at Grant Thompson burning it down. Good job, Grant. Awesome job, Grant. I think Zach may be coming back out of the pits to maybe get his top 3 photos. Yeah, here he comes to get us to coming back around and maybe get a photo. Good run, Grant. Good run. Tough to see as we but what a race. As we're gonna go ahead and get started with these interviews. We're gonna bring in our 3rd place driver, Zach Smith. We're going to bring him in here and talk with him. Hey, Zach, you got us, it's wailing up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, man. Well, congrats on that 3rd place finish. Try to describe that last green-white checkered there.
Man, that was a lot of fun. Me, Grant, and Eddie, we battled pretty good, pretty much the whole race. But I thought I was going to be able to get him on the outside, but it just got too tight on me in the center, and he was rolling the bottom pretty good, and I just wasn't able to make it happen. But I mean, 10 to go, I got sent to the rear and fought my way back, so I call it a win in my book.
Yeah, that happened to quite a few people getting sent to the rear. Maybe something happened and they battling back to the front. Y'all all had some really fast cars. Honestly thought nobody could beat Eddie Farnes. I was just super surprised whenever Grant was able to get back around him. I mean, what did you think about Eddie Farnes holding the lead for as long as he did?
Yeah, he did a good job. Me personally, which I don't know how he felt about his race, but I thought he maybe went a little too early in the race, and I was just kind of saving. I was running 50-60%, but I could be wrong. His car might have just fell off for whatever reason. But that's what I was trying to do pretty much the whole race. I think I ran about 65 to 75% up until really about 10 to go, and just trying to preserve these tires because there was so much fall off in them.
Yeah, well, you definitely had a good run. It was definitely an up and down race for everybody. Had brought a good looking car. But is there anybody you'd like to shout out? Any sponsors? Any people out there?
Man, no, not really. I appreciate everybody that's running this league. It's a really good league, and I've really enjoyed being a part of it. And obviously, I got to thank my wife because she's in there with 3 kids while I'm in here by myself in this room iRacing. So got to give her a huge shout out.
Well, there you go. That's always a good thing to do, man. Well, like I said, congrats on the 3rd place finish. Definitely a good run for you, and we'll have to catch you in the next one, man.
Sounds good, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, man. See ya.
See ya.
All right, we're gonna bring in our 2nd place driver, Eddie Farnes. Hey, Eddie, it's Waylon. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, just to start it off, try to walk us through that last green flag, green white checkered.
I kind of kept telling myself to get a good restart. I knew that outside groove was a lot better, especially late in the race. And okay, you kind of saw it there earlier. A little bit before that, I tried to pass Dalton the inside, and all of a sudden I was back in 5th. So I just needed a good restart, and actually worked out pretty well. And I was just trying different things in the corner, and we were able to stay there. And I know Zach was coming on the outside. It was just try and get to Grant and keep Zach from passing me, and I'll take 2nd. I know we led over almost the whole race, but 2nd's not bad after not being able to finish last week.
Yeah, that's not bad. You definitely had one of the fastest cars. I didn't know if anybody was going to be able to get up there and compete with you. But I mean, was it just like a little bit of fall off, or it's just just wasn't expecting that at there at the end?
Uh, I don't know. We were pretty good on worn tires, but we went 70 laps and then we pitted. Luckily, everyone else pitted with us, and it was just when we went into pit, the line seemed to change because all race it was kind of that bottom, and then that middle just came in out of nowhere. It wasn't really out of nowhere. I mean, I used it against Grant every time he got to the inside of me, but it wasn't like that. And then that at the end there was just trying to find the right line. And yeah, I think I pushed the tires a little harder that last 20 laps or so because they were pretty worn out. But um, yeah, overall, I mean, I guess I'm not too disappointed. It was a good race, good racing from everyone up front. So I can't complain in the end.
Oh yeah, man, you definitely had a good run. Track was definitely slick. But before we wrap this up, any sponsors, any people out there you want to thank?
Yeah, I haven't been able to get my paints done yet, but uh, all my real life sponsors are on these cars. Mountain View Plumbing, DOA Pro Wrestling, Pride and Groom Pet Grooming, GR Smith Construction, Cedarscapes, Dale for always doing this with me. Have someone to race with. It's cool to get to race with family. So he had a good run tonight as well. So you for putting on the broadcast, Dalton and Dustin for putting on the league, and yeah, I owe my wife for putting up with me doing this as much as I do.
Yeah, it's always good to shout out the wife. But just a quick question: what's the relation between you and Dale?
He's my cousin.
Okay, all right. I was just wondering that throughout the league. Never. I was just talking about it. I was like, oh, I'm kind of wondering what the relationship is because when I do a lot of racing, I do it with my cousin. Obviously Jay Nelson, who was racing with y'all. Me and him get to race a lot, so I feel you on that. It's always cool to get to race with somebody with a family member.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, man. Well, congrats on your second place finish, and hopefully we'll get to see you next weekend, and maybe you'll get up there one more spot.
Hopefully, hopefully.
All right, man. Well, you have a good night, man.
You as well, buddy.
All right, as we're getting ready to bring in our race winner, Grant Thompson. Let's go ahead and bring him in here. Hey, Grant Swalen, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, first question I'm going to ask you is, man, you just got to walk me through that. You got to walk me through that last green white checkered. What did you think about it?
Well, I was had a decent lead, going into that final caution, and that came out, and I was like, man, this ain't good. And I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna choose the outside lane. I'm gonna fire off pretty early, just kind of unexpectedly, and just see how it goes. And went off into one on the first lap, and it wasn't bad. I mean, the car had good speed in it, little free, but everybody underneath me was, trying to get me. So, but I mean, I was a little nervous about it, but ended up coming out on top somehow. But I mean, yeah, really good racing, really hard racing side by side with everybody, and somehow ended up fighting off everybody with two to go.
Yeah, you definitely had a good car. You were able to get there. Definitely able to keep it up front. I don't think you ever left the top five if I can remember. But you had a bad fast car. How did the car feel throughout the race?
Felt pretty well. I mean, the track was hot, it was slick. The tires aren't the greatest here, but I mean, I told myself, if I pace myself and save, or not save, but try to keep up with the top half of the pack and not kill the tires, that was going to be the name of the game. And I think I started sixth and fired off pretty hard, made it up to third really quick, and just kind of paced behind everybody. And luckily we had enough cautions to kind of get the heat cycle going to where we didn't have a super long run to where we were able to kind of maintain the tires and maintain the wear and tear on everything. But yeah, car drove really well. I mean, had good speed in it, got a little free, if you got on the gas a little too soon, but that's just the way these cars are at this track when it's this hot. But yeah, car drove really well and ended up everything ended up going the way I wanted it to go on restarts, and ended up in front of everybody when it mattered the most. So that was very relieving for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean that's always the best thing. You end up out front, end up winning the thing. You definitely had a good race. But before we wrap this up, any sponsors, anybody out there you want to thank or shout out?
I really want to give a huge shout out to everybody at Elite Performance Industries, Jason, everybody over there who helps me and builds some of the best sets that I've ever been on. Huge thanks to Rogers Dab Chevrolet Performance Parts for all their help and support, and just a huge thanks to Dustin and Dalton for allowing us to run this league, and hopefully we can repeat this position at the next one.
Oh yeah, hopefully, man. Well, it was good talking to you, man. Congrats on your win, and we'll catch you next weekend or next week. Sorry, and hopefully you can win it again.
Yes, sir. That's the plan.
Alrighty, man. Well, you have a good night, man.
You too, man. Appreciate it.
No problem, man. Alrighty, that was your top three right there. I'm not too sure if anybody else is gonna come in here. Um, I don't think so. I don't see anybody else in the waiting room. But if not, I think we're just gonna get ready to wrap this thing up. Definitely some good racing there. I mean, yeah, you can't complain about that. They were doing what they needed to do there. Doing what they needed to do. Everybody kept it clean. Everybody kept it smart. Also, congrats to the top three. Congrats to the top five. Everybody that raced. Little bit of a hiccup. There's a little bit of everybody kind of running all over each other. But I mean, that's it. That's expected. Five Flags, like I said, is definitely one of those tracks that you've got to you got to watch out. If it's hot, it's definitely a slick track. If it's cold, it's got a lot of grip. But yeah, I just want to give a huge shout out to Dustin Dalton, like everybody else said, Dustin Dalton for putting on this race, and especially shout out to them for letting me do this broadcast, and shout out to all the people that are watching.